What's the deal? What's the deal, chat? So we gonna be talking about it. Right now, you know what I'm saying? I did my review on Cardi B's new album. Hold on. So yeah, like I said, I was doing my review. Did my review on Cardi's album. I did a review on Cardi's album. I finally went and listened to Cardi B's new album, Am I the Drama? And the first song titled it's titled Dead featuring Summer Walker. I will say that, you know what I'm saying, like I mean, I was like, for it to be like an intro record, I definitely fucked with it. For it to be an intro record, I definitely fucked with it. The Pick It Up song, I wasn't really feeling that one, featuring Selena Gomez. I'm not sure if, like, because I felt like basically like what she was rapping about on that song Pick It Up was pretty much like, some shit where she was on some, like, I guess like somebody that she used to fuck with or something like that. But like, you know what I'm saying, when she called pick up the phone type shit. Safe was definitely a dope record, featuring Kalani. I actually thought that one was like probably the best song in my opinion. Like, Safe is one of the best songs on Cardi B's and My the Drama record. On that album, I feel like Safe is probably like one of the best ones. Um, it was well written, you know what I mean? Like the hook, the substance, the song matter, everything of that nature. I fucked with that song. What's Going On featuring Lizzo, I wasn't really feeling that one. Um, Brandon, what's the deal? What's the deal? I'm good. I'm good. Just doing a review on some. Everybody was asking me to review Cardi B's new album. So I was just doing a review on Cardi B's new album. Like I said, the record Was Going On featuring Lizzo. I wasn't really feeling that one. Shower Tears featuring Summer Walker. That one was I was alright. Um, of course, we all heard Wild featuring Megan Thee Stallion. Imaginary Players is probably the best song that she has. That's probably the best one. So, um, I said Shower Tears featuring Summer Walker was pretty dope. Um, Better Than You featuring Cash Cobain. Wait, how? Cause I didn't finish the whole album. Like, I'm giving a review of what I've heard so far. Imaginary Players, Bodega Batty. Like, I feel like Bodega Batty definitely could be. I don't know. Like, that shit could turn into an anthem. Bodega Batty could turn into an anthem for the ladies. Of that culture. Man of Your Word. I Yeah, I could do without that one. And I see we might be getting a new Nas album, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Let me read into it. Alicia, what's the deal? What's going on with you? Said it's been an amazing year for hip hop veterans dropping great albums, especially those coming out of Mass Appeal. Their legend has it series in 2025 already boasts releases from Slick Rick, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, and most recently Mob Deep. Okay, now the baton passes to De La Soul's LP Big L's. Joint Nas and DJ Premier record to close the year out. So we might be getting a Nas album. Y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button if you're joining the live. You just now joined the live. Hit the like button. Y'all see a lot of the streamers are putting out albums now. Like a lot of the YouTubers are putting out albums. I think they probably started off as rappers and then got into YouTube, and then that kind of just created a lane for them to promote their music. So I see DDG just dropped. It says here. I don't know if y'all ever like listen to DDG's music. Mel, what's the deal? What's the deal? I don't know if y'all ever listen to DDG's music. Um, but it's saying DDG dropped his second album of 2025 titled Moo this past Friday, and it's gotten off to a rough start streaming wise. It's saying that he got off to a rough start streaming wise. Mill, that's right. Let him know. Let him know. Hey, so I was before you joined the chat, I was over here doing my review on some of the songs that I heard from Cardi B's album. I started to give Cardi B's album a listen. So it's some songs that um, you know, I think I listened to maybe, let me see this, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I listened to 8 songs out of the 23 songs that she has on this album. Imaginary Players, definitely top five. I feel like that. Well, no, I was saying the single that she has, uh, or the song titled "Safe." I feel she needs to make that a single. If it's not a single already, Adonis, what's up? What's up? Um, if Safe isn't already a single featuring Kaylani, she definitely needs to make that a single. I think that's like the best song on the album. Um, Pick It Up, I wasn't feeling that. What's Going On featuring Lizzo, I wasn't feeling that. The record Dead featuring Summer Walker, I like that to be cause I think that was the intro song. So um, okay, so that I guess that is a single of hers. But yeah, so um the song titled Dead featuring Summer Walker, I like that as an intro song. You know what I mean? Like I think like to start the album off that it was dope for her to do that. Bodega Batty, I was saying that has potential to become an anthem amongst their culture. You know what I mean? Out there on the East Coast. And let me see. Yeah, I still got some more, of course, like a whole lot more. Shower Tears featuring Summer Walker. That one was all right. That Pick It Up featuring Selena Gomez, could have did without hearing that on the album. Um, I need to go and listen to this song Principle that she has with Janet Jackson. I need to go listen to that. Oh yeah, Man of Your Word. I listened to it and I just was like, damn, she's scorned. She's hurt. She's hurt. Alicia, which the Bodega joint is trending on Reels. Yeah, like that one that song, like I said, it definitely has potential to be like become an anthem for either like the ladies or just like, like especially like the ladies out there amongst, like I said, their culture. Yeah, she did. She poured her heart out on on Man of Your Word. Yeah, she definitely poured her heart out on that one. She wore her heart on her sleeve on that song. Um, but yeah, so saying that the fans are criticizing DDG for, I guess, like the I don't know if it's like the first week streaming numbers. I think that's what they were saying. The first week streaming numbers wasn't adding up. The Lizzo feature, you talking about what's going on? Like I that like I played that song for like probably like a good like 20 seconds, and then it was a hard pass. It was definitely a hard pass. Playboy Cardi, I don't really be like interested in anything that brother's doing. Let me see what else we got. I haven't listened to anything Young Thug. I see they brought up Young Thug. I haven't listened to anything Young Thug since um, he's been home. Cameron joins 50 Cent on stage in Miami amid beef with Jim Jones and Dame Dash. That's crazy that all of them like really be beefing for real. Um, y'all see, Max B is supposed to be coming home, right? Max B is supposed to be coming home. I wonder how that's gonna go. You know what I mean? Max B, being that Max B and Jim Jones not seeing eye to eye. I wonder how that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if Max B is gonna be, in New York or whatnot. You said yeah, but more so when it first dropped. Hello is probably going to make the charts. That Hello joint, I know of that because that's like a viral song on TikTok. That's the only reason why I know of that one. Like it's a viral song that people use on their videos, reels and stuff like that. Yeah, W's, what's the deal? I'm hearing the same thing. I'm hearing that Max B, allegedly told on somebody. I haven't seen the paperwork or anything like that. But yeah, I have heard of the allegations for sure. Y'all think Dame Dash really just be out here like just spazzing? Like y'all think he hurting that bad to where like bro just like he like fuck it like he crashing out just to get the attention, or do y'all really be feeling like he has a legit reason to feel the way that he feels and says the shit that he be saying when he does interviews, or whenever he gets on camera and he speaks? Max B told on his bro. Well, damn. Well, it may not go too well for him. Yeah, it may not go too well for him if that's the case. It may not go too well for him, brother. Dochi's DJ puts Joe Budden on blast for his claims about her lack of work. Do y'all feel like Doechii doesn't produce, like she doesn't really release that much? You know, well, saying like despite not dropping, despite not dropping much solo material in 2025, Doechii has been having another outstanding year with shows and awards. Do y'all believe like all you really need is one good song, and your ass will be at every single award show, every like doing all kind of interviews with every radio station. You're at every single show. Do y'all believe like all it takes is just one good song for you to be able to like just literally travel the world? Say yeah. Look at Tyler. How many? Damn. How many records does she have? Cause I really that's crazy. Cause I literally I only know of the. Damn, that's crazy. You say her name. Cause I only know of the one song. Now you got me looking up her songs because I know she probably got some more than that. Shit got to be a hit worldwide. Yeah, no, for sure. So I'm saying like she doesn't have. Wait, okay, because I was about to say, damn, she ain't got no solo joints. See, she has something called Push to Start, One Call, number one featuring Tim's, On My Body. It's saying that she a video that she dropped 3 months ago is at 17.9 million views, and the song is titled "Is It." So maybe she might have like more than one though. The water one took her far. Right. Yeah. But I'm saying, would you be able to like, well, if you only had one song, like you didn't have like no backup, like you didn't have like no backup, you just had one song. You didn't have that follow up single, nothing. I feel like it'll only last like so long doing that. Like if you only had one good single, you know what I mean? But the fans are going to be looking for you to, you know, follow up. The fans are definitely going to be looking for you to follow up. So saying that Doechie's been doing a good job, especially when it comes to ignoring the industry plant allegations. So people are claiming that she's an industry plant. Do y'all believe that Doechii is an industry plant? She's been quieting the haters with one festival appearance after another, as well with some incredible personal accolades. Don't forget, she took home the Best Rap Album Grammy for her acclaimed mixtape, Alligator Bites Never Heal. Damn, that's crazy. I think that's what they call one hit. Yeah, no, a one hit wonder, for sure. That's definitely what they would title that to be, a one hit wonder. Um, Saying she became just the second solo female artist to take home the category, but third overall after Cardi B and Lauryn Hill during her Fugees days. However, Joe Budden has seemed to forget all of those impressive achievements, including her handful of guest spots on singles. I think she has good music, but cater to a different demographic. You're not listening to her. How many of y'all are listening? How many people in the chat are listening to Doechii? Let's see something about Tyler the Creator. Y'all fuck with Tyler the Creator? I think bro could rap. Like out now that shit that he used to do when he first came out, where bro was like eating cockroaches and shit in the music videos. Like when he first came out, I was like, yeah, nah, this nigga's weird. Like I for sure couldn't get jiggy with music. Like I thought that shit was weird as fuck. When Tyler the Creator first came out, I thought it was weird. But as time went on, like I was just like I don't know, like I was like, this nigga can rap for real. He just, he's odd. I guess hence the name Odd Future. But yeah, bro was like he was just odd to me. But like the nigga can rap for real though. Bia explains why she isn't responding to Cardi B anytime soon. Hmm. Bia recently stopped by the Breakfast Club to talk about her new album Bianca and Cardi B's recent diss track against her. Bia has spent far too many years building up her industry connections to let her Cardi B beef make her crash out, something she made clear during a recent appearance on The Breakfast Club. She also addressed how proud she is of her new album Bianca and explained why she probably won't respond to Cardi's recent Pretty and Petty diss. Okay, so that's what that is. That's a diss record to her. I saw that on the album when I was going through the songs and shit like that. So that's what that was. Okay, the diss record. So they quoted her. This isn't even about her. This is really about real artists. Oh, she's from Massachusetts, like the artists that get up and go to the studio and care about the creative and do their work and have limited resources. I'm speaking for them. This is not even about her anymore. This is like I'm anti-machine. I would be doing a disservice to myself with everything I've put into this album, making this about her. I could just go and I could drop something at any time. That came a year ago. I dropped that record a year ago. I would be doing a disservice to myself. I'll say that. There's so much more importance to there's so much more importance to my message and what I'm here for than to rap beef. Okay. So yeah, so you won't be getting no diss record from her. She will not be responding to what's her name. So Papoose then smacked up somebody for trolling Clarissa Shields. Hey, dude love his woman. Papoose really loves his woman. That nigga be there by her side for everything. So apparently some comedian dude walked up to Clarissa Shields and called her Serena Williams, trolling her or whatnot. And she was like, "Yeah, basically, pretty much, I'm not Serena Williams." Da. Oh boy, kept trolling her. So Paps stepped in, like, "Yo, like, chill, relax." And the dude, I guess, tried to poke his chest out with Pap. And yeah, they say Pap, went upside cuz head. People got to stop doing this trolling shit and thinking that everybody is for play. All like when you see like the videos of people that just be going to like random places pranking people at like these stores while they grocery shopping and shit like that, everybody ain't for play, man. You gonna walk up on the wrong person trying to go viral, and you gonna go viral, but you gonna go viral for all of the wrong reasons. and you might not bounce back from that one viral moment. Your eyes gonna fuck around, and your parents gonna be, you know, having a GoFundMe account. You know what I mean? Stop playing with people. You know, because I see people always like, oh, you know, people always so angry and people so shit. Nah, it ain't that, nigga. Motherfuckers just out here struggling. You got people out here struggling. You got people dealing with real life issues. Everybody ain't trying to play all the time. So for the pranksters and shit like that, man, them niggas be, hey, they be gambling with their life, man, doing that shit. Hey, who is some of you? Who the fuck is that? Because I see she her name been in the hip hop blogs and shit as of lately, saying that Floyd Mayweather tried to holler at her. And apparently she's only like 19 or something like that. Floyd tried to holler at her and she turned him down because she said that she was being loyal to her rap boyfriend named No Cap. I see 6ix9ine trying to make his way back onto the music scene. And the people just might make us go viral again. You know, people make, you know what I'm saying, the wrong people go viral. It says 6ix9ine makes light of King Von's death while recalling shooting video. We all know that that's, you know what I mean, like he was doing that for a cool minute, you know what I mean, making fun of people death, mocking their death and all this and all that kind of shit. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us spikes up charts after Drake loses lawsuit. So Drake lost the lawsuit against Kendrick Lamar. I guess the Not Like Us record. And all that did was help that record go spike up on the charts. That's all that pretty much did for that song. Do y'all really think that song hurt Drake's career in any kind of way? In any kind of way, did Kendrick Lamar dropping Not Like Us put a dent in Drake's career in any kind of way? Like, and don't just say that shit because you like, oh yeah, I don't like Drake, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, for whatever reason, like don't be biased. Like in all actuality and reality, like did Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us put a dent in Drake's career? That's like a real question. W said definitely. Shed more tears for Drake. Yeah, cause I don't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, man. It looked like, cause it was looking a little bit, it was looking rough for Drake, man. When Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, because you had, you had that shit being played at NBA games. You know, for anybody that watches baseball, the home team, the players have walk up music Meaning, so when they walk up to the plate to at bat, you know, they have their walk up music, and a lot of the baseball players had Not Like Us as their walk up music. You hear that shit at football games. You just heard that song everywhere. Everywhere. Drake heartbroke right now, eating ice cream and shit. Hey, it was like, bro, like this nigga Drake couldn't win. Like he just couldn't win. I would hate to be somebody where, like, man, everywhere you go, nigga, you just hear that song. And then in LA, like, LA just made that shit just that much bigger. The West made that shit that much bigger. But then when you started having motherfuckers, you know, from your own hometown where they like, nigga, you gotta like literally go threaten the DJs, nigga, in your hometown or at the clubs that you like to go to. Y'all better not spin this record. Y'all better not spin this song. Or you gotta pay a motherfucker to not spin a song. Like, that's crazy. And I remember when Kendrick did the Super Bowl. When Kendrick did the Super Bowl, remember that was like the talks was, is Kendrick gonna perform Not Like Us? And so many people was like, nah, you know, it was rumors going around that he wasn't allowed to um you know what I'm saying, perform that single, this, that, and the third, or he was gonna get fined or sued or whatever the case may be. And it was kind of one of those things like, how could he not perform that song at the Super Bowl? That would have been, everybody was looking for that. Everybody. The world went crazy when he did that. When he performed that song, the world went crazy. And nigga said he traumatized for sure. Cause you know, for a minute, everybody was like, "Man, there's not one person that could fuck with Drake." You know what I'm saying? Drake's like the biggest artist out there. Like nobody can fuck with Drake. This, that, and the third. And then you know what I mean? Like Kendrick came along and he did what he did. And I see the dude Ari Spears, the comedian, said that he doesn't like Ice Cube. Like he doesn't like anything about Ice Cube, the rapper, the rapper. He wanted to be clear on that. He doesn't like Ice Cube, like the rapper. You know what I mean? Said he feels like he's a good father, a great father, things of that nature. Stand up guy, but you know, as an artist, recording artist, actor, he was like, yeah, he not fucking with him. He like, no, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? He made fun of Cube latest uh, movie release. Y'all know that movie that he just released where he was like a computer tech or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He was making fun of that. But, you know, he goes on Vlad, and you know, Vlad is always gonna give people the platform to, you know, speak their mind, good or bad, but always, you know what I mean? Like always like on some bad shit. You know what I mean? Said Drake's UMG lawsuits dismissal shows up in Fat Joe's defamation case. I know Fat they was trying to say Fat Joe had some explaining to do about some, you know, he had some crazy allegations on him, you know what I'm saying, just a few months ago. Fallout, what's the deal? This shit crazy. Lil Woody scolds Young Thug while praising Offset for working with Gunna. I haven't listened to Gunna. I haven't listened to nothing Offset has done. Young Thug, I don't know, man. Nigga just don't be interested in hearing that shit, man, because it seems like it all sounds the fucking same. It seems like it all sounds the fucking same. And that's why I was saying, like, with Cardi B's album, like, the songs that I was hearing at first, I'm like, all this shit fucking, from the production, like, it all sounded the same at first. I'm like, all this shit sound the same. You know what I'm saying? And then she wasn't really rapping about nothing. That's why I said that song that she has with Kaylani, Safe, is probably, like, the best best song on the album. Right. Fallout Shay, not listening to anyone who cooperated in any way. Right. Yeah, nah. Can't definitely can't do that. So what's some of the artists that y'all listening to right now? Let me know in the comments, some of the artists that y'all listening to. I see they saying Blueface. Well, his mom claims that he's days away from prison release. Y'all think once Blueface is released from prison, y'all think once Blueface is released from prison that he'll be able to drop a single that will be just as big as some of the other songs that he's dropped, or do y'all think kind of like ain't nobody riding that wave no more? Man, I've been listening to some old stuff lately. Been listening to Do or Die. Okay, okay. Said a single, yeah, but no, he missed his mark. So y'all don't think like him going to prison is gonna help? Because they always try to say it's something. I guess it's like a rapper goes to jail or they get shot and then what I mean they I don't know, they surge once they come home or some shit like that. It's like, ooh, hey, me too. I'm listening to all the old music. Yeah, Quavo has an album coming out with Pharrell. I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in seeing what that is gonna sound like. That sounds interesting. Quavo and Pharrell. He's better for the. I think he's better for reality TV stuff. His music trash. Nah. Lefty, nah. I'm going down reading all of this stuff on that's been happening in hip hop. So, what I mean? Like I'm on like this hip hop news website, and then I came across that. So that's why that question came about. I'd rather watch paint dry in silence than listen to that nigga said. I'd rather watch paint dry in silence than listen to a Blueface track. Damn. Damn. It says that Meek Mill is jealous of the that dude. What's his name? David. Uh, David's the guy. Y'all know the dude that is going through what he's going through right now. Um, but it said Meek Mill is jealous of David's massive publicity amid death investigation. Like, what the fuck are you? What would make you jealous of that shit? Crazy. So this nigga Meek Mill is jealous for some odd reason. Meek Mill wants the attention that the David investigation is bringing, which centers around a dead body in his car. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like you, why would you want that attention? Why the fuck would you want that attention, bro? This nigga Meek is crazy. So, as called by Complex, so this nigga Meek Mill decided, I guess he said it was a joke, but he took to his Instagram story with a since deleted post reacting to David transferring his Texas homes to his mother. He quoted, "I need his promo for my album rollout. Who do I call?" That right there is corny as fuck. That right there is corny as fuck on bro end. That right there is crazy. That right there is crazy. W Schoolboy. Yeah, no, Schoolboy Q definitely guys. Fallout say Meek Mill got Diddy calling him that nigga stupid. Oh, just like I thought Bobby Shmurda would get out of prison and make another hit. He let me down. Damn. Yeah, that nigga there, he crazy for that shit. Fallout say that dude killed that child. Man. So is he locked up right now or is bro like free right now? He out on bail? Like what's his situation? I haven't caught up on it. He definitely did. They just gotta prove it now. No, he's out. I don't know how. Damn. Yeah, no, yeah, that's wild. I don't know why Meek Mill would want, you know what I'm saying, would want that kind of attention on him. Oh yeah, if they letting him out, like, you know what I'm saying, if he out and he just like going, you know what I'm saying, going about his business and doing things and you know what I'm saying, thinking shit sweet, living life. Most times that's what they're doing. They're building that case. They sitting back and they trying to build up whatever it is that they're gonna build up on that young man. And yeah, he definitely better proceed with caution because they watching everything, listening to everything. Also, they said they can't prove how she passed because she was badly decomposed. Damn. Says Grown men, say grown men get roasted for watching Kai should not stream. Do y'all believe that grown men should not be watching Kai should not stream? Y'all agree with that? Saying that grown men get roasted for watching Kai should not stream. I'm guessing the Mafia Don. He has they said he's been moving his assets to his mother's name. Yeah, I just read that. Stay inside and handle your business as far as I'm concerned. Fallout said he's a predator. Dude preying on little girls. Yeah, cause how old was the little girl? And how old is he? She must be. I heard that she was like super young. Cardi B delays Pretty and Petty video because she doesn't want to bully Bia on her release day. Well, damn. So she got a video already planned out, a music video for Pretty and Petty. Oh shit, okay. She was 13. I think he was 17 or 18, old enough to fucking know better. She was 13 and he was 19 or something like that. Yeah, man. Like, bro, like that's crazy, nigga. That's like, nigga, like you having a little sister, nigga, that's in middle school, nigga, and she bringing her friends over, and you telling your little sister like, "Hey, what's up with your home?" Bro, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? I told you I had to like, literally like cut somebody off who was on some creep shit. I said we fucking driving and shit, and bro say, "Damn, you see old girl? Like, man, she bad." I'm like, my nigga, we are by high school, my nigga. She has on a backpack, my nigga. The fuck are you talking about, cuz? Like, oh yeah, you get away from motherfuckers like that. Oh, nigga, I wasn't even paying attention, nigga. She didn't even look like, bro. We are by a high school, my nigga. Fuck are you talking about? He in college, she's in middle school. Damn, that's crazy. That shit right there is wild. Oh yeah, Fallout for sure, for sure. Like nigga don't play them kind of games, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, nigga, what are you talking about, nigga, like, oh man, bro, I didn't even know, nigga, like, she wasn't even paying attention to that shit, bro. She don't even look at, bro. She has on a backpack, cuz, and we are by school, nigga. I don't understand the whole Kai Cenat thing. It's one of those things where why is he famous? What's his talent? Fallout, like, man. Hey, like those are valid, bro. Those are literally valid questions that you asking. Like those are for real valid questions. You know what I mean? Um, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but like when like that Mafia thon shit, I'm not gonna lie. When he had certain guests like Marlon Wayans, when he had fucking LeBron James. He just had Ice Cube on there. When you have, people of that on that level of celebrity, what I mean, I definitely tuned in. I tapped in. And I think that they understood the only reason why, like, you get somebody like Ice Cube, bro. You get somebody like Ice Cube to go to Kai Cenat's strength that mafia thon shit, right? Like, we all know, like, nigga, Ice Cube probably don't know what the fuck is going on, what they do for real. Like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? But Ice Cube understood that this dude right here is like one of the biggest, like, you know what I'm saying, because live streaming is a thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's a live streamer. And Ice Cube understood that this is like one of the, besides, like, because ISO Speed don't do what Kai Cenat does. You know what I'm saying? DDG and all them, like, all of them are just different. You know what I mean? When it comes to live streaming, but Kai Cenat is more so like, he said, so he's a live stream talk show. Can we call it a talk show? I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's like if I started out of all of the celebrity friends that I know, I mean, and have, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like if I called like all of my celebrity friends and was like, yo, I started live streaming, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm building up my shit and I need to get, I need to get more subscribers. I need this, I need that, you know what I'm saying? Get it up there or whatnot like that. And let's just say I invite them to come through and hang out, you know what I mean? Like, they literally would just be here, like, and I would be asking them questions, you know what I mean? Probably questions that y'all would want to know. You know what I mean? Like, you probably would be able to find out some shit that you wouldn't be able to find out if they did an interview with the Breakfast Club or some shit like that. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how I can explain that. Nah, for sure, for sure. Shit, I guess I just don't understand the hype. No, I get that. I definitely get that. I don't know why fucking Kid and Play song uh song just popped up in my head when I read. I guess I just don't understand the hype. The Dodgers won. Hey, any Dodger fans in the chat? The Dodgers just won their first game. The Dodgers will be going back to the World Series. I'm calling it now. They're gonna beat the Brewers, and it's gonna be. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be the Dodgers versus the Mariners in the World Series, and I got the Dodgers winning. Yeah, Dodgers are definitely going back. That's crazy. Them niggas is really gonna win that motherfucker back to back. So you said no grown man should be watching that shit. But like I said, like, so what if, like I said, if Ice Cube is on there, a grown man shouldn't be going on there to watch, like, Ice Cube. Like, you know what I'm saying? What if you're a fan of Ice Cube? What if you're a fan of Will Smith? What if you're a fan of Floyd Mayweather? You know what I'm saying? You're a fan of Marlon Wayans. You know what I'm saying? Marlon Wayans is promoting his new, you know what I mean? Like, cause I know if, let's say, like, bro, like, I got an album, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be my day. It's August Blues debut album. You know what I mean? And Kai Cenat is like, bro, like, I would love to have you on the live stream. I'm definitely heading over there, and because I know it's gonna be great for promo, for, you know what I mean, like, for my you know what I'm saying, my, like, fam, I mean, not my fam, but for my album. And then it turns, you know what I'm saying, Kai Cenat onto, you know what I'm saying, that person's fan base who probably wasn't fucking with him. You know what I mean? What you think about R&B groups faded out? I would say that um I would say that like that would be like the mm, a larger percent like the a large percentage of the like his demographic would be, you know what I'm saying, 10 to fucking like, or not even 10, probably not even 10, you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't even say 10. I wouldn't start that young, you know what I mean. I wouldn't start that young. Like now that's more so I show speed, that's more so cuz because Kai Sinat and them be on there doing some crazy shit. So 10, nah. What's the Mel said? What do you think about R&B groups faded out? Damn, that's a great question because we don't see R&B groups anymore. But do y'all think that we don't see R&B groups anymore because of the, you know what I'm saying? Like there's always the like it seemed like it never fails when we get a R&B group. Hell, it even happens with rap groups, but a lot of R&B groups, you know what I'm saying, it's always one person that's going to end up becoming a solo artist every time that shit happens. So now I feel like they don't even create groups anymore. Like they just like fuck it. To save us the headache of motherfuckers wanting to be the solo artist, fuck it. We everybody just gonna be a solo artist now. Like we not even gonna do the group shit anymore. That's how I feel. R&B still is a thing though, because if R&B wasn't a thing, Chris Brown wouldn't be able to be, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't be able to be successful. Right. No, yeah, groups never really work out in the end. You know, everybody wants to be the solo artist, right? Because with that, what they do with R&B groups or even rap groups, you know what I'm saying? They take the one cuz if you notice like if it's one of those rap groups, one if it's one of those R&B groups, and this is something that's happened since like the Jackson 5 days and shit like that, right? The baby is always considered to be the cutest, right? Like it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you know what I'm saying, your cousin or your sister or whoever gives birth and the baby comes around. Nobody gives a fuck about the teenager no more. Nobody gives a fuck about the 8-year old anymore. Nobody cares about it. All the attention is on the baby now. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's like what it is, like being in a group, you know what I'm saying, especially an R&B group where they're gonna take the one that gets the most attention from the ladies, from the girls, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna take that person and then boom, like they're they're gonna have people in their ear making them feel like, you know, you don't need the group, you know, you don't need such and such, you know you're the star and all this and all that kind of shit. And then you get a motherfucker who starts acting differently. But made so much good music. Wait, hold on, let me go back. Fallout, better catalog, Usher or Chris Brown. The better catalog, that's crazy, damn. Made so much good music, 112, Jagged Edge, to name a few that I like for sure. Juice Man say, like, look at Shoreline, only two ended up staying in the end. Or who knows, those two fall out again. No pun. Damn, that's hey. So like, cause I never really like, you know what I'm saying. I literally just started listening to Shoreline Mafia, not too long ago. You know what I'm saying. So I didn't know that they like. Is it always just been like two people in the group, or is it like four people in the group? How many people were um initially like in the group originally, or was it always just two people? Fallout said he got Usher. That's a good question though. Like, cause I don't like who has the better catalog. Cause damn, look, we about to. Hey, hold on. That's crazy. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Let's see something here. Let's see. Let's see here. Hold on. Looking for a list. Cause like I said, remember I told y'all they said that yeah, featuring Lil Jon was like his biggest record ever. Said nah, it was four and they broke up for years and just one came back, so it's two now. Oh damn. It's always some fucking money shit, man. It's always some money shit. When it comes to rap groups, it's always about like some money shit. But yeah, no, hold on. So list of requests. Oh shit. Let's go here. Damn, why they? This ain't the one. I'm trying to find a list. So we gonna see who got the the better catalog, man. Usher or Chris Brown. That's crazy. So Rolling Stone. I don't went on. I'm looking at Rolling Stones. This is their top 25. I'm gonna go to Chris Brown's as well. Um, Rolling Stone has this is their top 25. They have You Don't Have to Call. This is all Usher. We doing Usher right now. You Don't Have to Call. Confessions Part 2. You Make Me Wanna. Climax. You Remind Me. Superstar. My Boo. Throwback featuring Jadakiss. Nice and Slow. Love in This Club. You Got It Bad. Lovers and Friends. Burn. The Yeah record featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. My Way. Bad Girl. Caught Up. I Need a Girl Part 1. Simple Things. There Goes My Baby. That's What It's Made For. No Limit featuring Young Thug. Scream. Moving Mountains. Trading Places. Do y'all like that top 25? They named some hits on that motherfucker. Let's see. Chris Brown, Chris Brown. Well, who do you always say has had the bigger concert? With Usher going around feeding women cherries and shit, walking around in a goddamn robe and all that shit. Then you got Chris Brown flying through the air and all that shit. From what I'm saying, who y'all think got the better? Who has the better stage presence? And who has had the better concerts? Yeah, they're both great artists for sure. Didn't he? Cause I know with Usher, he was wasn't he like staying with Jermaine Dupri at some point when he or yeah, that was Usher, right? Who was living with Jermaine Dupri? 'Cause I know that shit was weird to see that clip of Diddy and Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber was like a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? To see that and he talking about, oh yeah, his parents then signed off on me to be his like legal guardian and he's gonna be living with me and like I don't know, you could just see like that this nigga just Justin Bieber like was like he wasn't comfortable, man. But I spoke on that on one of my lives before about how like I've seen motherfuckers, mothers, you know what I mean, like drop their daughters off at the studio with men that they don't know like that. They just met, you know what I'm saying? But because this person is a big name producer or whatever like that, and this person is gonna quote unquote make their daughter or son a star, they just leave them there under their supervision. You know what I mean? Like don't know nothing about this person, know nothing. Like for those who have children, you know what I mean? For those who have children, um, and your child tells you he or she wants to be in the industry, are y'all gonna be fully hands on? Like y'all hands on all the way, all the time? Are you taking days off from work if your kid got to do this or like how are y'all going about that shit? Fall out left. Do you think Diddy got the right sentence? Um, man, hey, damn, huh? What did he get? He got like 50, what is it, 50 or 60 months or some shit like that. It was like 50 months or 60 months, right? Yeah, because if I have a kid, my kid wants to be a part of the industry. It's like I'm definitely hands on. 4 years, 2 months. Oh man, he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right. That nigga will be all right. So I seen that Tony Yayo was on Drink Champs. I saw a clip of Tony Yayo on Drink Champs, and he was going at it with DJ EFN about, you know what I'm saying? Because DJ EFN said that Ice Cube is the greatest storyteller ever. Do you think he got the right amount of time? I mean, I don't know what the right amount of time is for, like, somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, being nasty, just being freaky as fuck, or what they would call they called it what all was he charged with? What all was he charged with? I want to be clear. What all was he charged with? Because I didn't follow the case. I didn't follow the case. All right, Mel, for sure. Yeah, I didn't follow the case. So what all did he get charged with? So that way, like I can be clear. I want to be clear. Look, and this shit just popped up on my shit about Diddy. He got two counts of what? It's saying that Diddy must hand over his freak off, quote unquote freak off, tapes and recording devices. Man, they about to see some shit on that motherfucker, boy. Hey, they about to see some shit. The max he could have got is 20 years for it. But I'm asking though, like, so was he convicted of like rape? Was he convicted of sex trafficking? Was he convicted of, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean that's what I'm saying, like shit. Him doing 4 years and 2 months, like shit, like he gonna be alright, like, hey shit, nigga, you gotta go sit down, nigga. You did some bullshit and nigga it's consequences to what you gotta do. Now because him being who he is, he might get, you know what I'm saying, a lighter sentence than most regular motherfuckers would. Says Diddy is still getting some updates concerning his 50-month prison sentence for Mann Act violations, especially as it relates to the evidence collected against him. According to the New York Post, court documents reveal that he must fully hand over all quote unquote freak off tapes, specifically those referred to as the IBIZA tapes. What the fuck is that? For those that's been following, like, is that like what is that? IBIZA. He had to hand over those tapes specifically and other devices that federal authorities found during a raid on his Miami and Los Angeles mansions in March of last year. What's the deal? What's the deal? In addition, federal authorities will also keep the 9,000 in cash they took from the Manhattan hotel where they arrested Sean Combs in September of last year. It's unclear what these tapes actually show concerning the sex parties, which he allegedly used as blackmail when his partners pushed back on his demands. U.S. Customs Border Protection will oversee the secure custody and control of all these items. Follow. Okay, damn. Okay, so that's what that is. It's a vacation for rich people. Yeah, I remember you from last week, bro. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy right there. Yeah, that right there is crazy. Man, I can't cash in him. It's like Lynn. Not hey, bro, for sure. Hey, look, cause when I read that, I'm like 9,000. I'm like, man, please, like, cuz for sure ain't worried about that 9,000. He's definitely not worried about that 9,000 at all in any kind of way. But whatever it is on them tapes, hey, I said they gonna see some crazy shit, boy. Now, when it comes to 50, you know what I'm saying, making fun of the nigga being in jail, or, you know, the rumor is that 50, and I fuck with 50, but like this shit is making me like not fuck with cuz, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in kicking a man when he's down, you know what I'm saying? That kind of shit, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, you already dealing with what God, you know what I'm saying, is putting you through. So it ain't my job to kick you while you down, nigga. Gotta handle that. But 50 is just one of them petty ass people where, I ain't really feeling the, what I'm saying, from what I'm hearing, the rumor is that, 50 then wrote a letter to the judge saying that he fears for his life, and what I'm saying, Diddy shouldn't get out, you know what I mean? All this kind of weird shit, man. Um and then making fun of him, for getting 4 years or whatever the case may be. And I just think that shit is corny as fuck. You know what I mean? He offered up 50 million in cash for bail. Damn, that nigga say 50 mil. Now I think that shit that stems from like what 50 is like his hate is from what I found out, you know what I'm saying, one of the females that 50 had a baby with, you know what I'm saying? I think that chick that he had the little boy with, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, or it was a female that he was dating. It was one or the other. Used to, you know what I'm saying, be one of the females that, Diddy had doing some freaky ass shit. You know what I'm saying? For like Diddy had her doing some freaky shit, you know what I mean? And 50 don't like that shit. He found out that that's what that was, and 50 don't like that shit. But it's like, nigga, you chose that bitch, nigga. So you hate Diddy because Diddy had your bitch out here doing some wild shit. Fallout say he better hope there isn't nothing illegal on them tapes. That's what I'm saying. Cause I'm like, if he just, you know what I'm saying, like my nigga, if bro is just into some weird freaky ass shit, hey my nigga, to each his fucking own. Like nigga, that's what you do over there, cuz. Do that over there, cuz, like, you know what I mean? But like you said, like if that's all they doing is just fucking and, you know what I'm saying, shit, doing other shit, playing with toys and all that other weird ass shit, like, so fucking be it. That's what they doing over there. You know what I mean? But like you said, if it's something illegal on that motherfucker, nigga, nigga, you got stuff involved that's not supposed to be there. Yeah. Some crazy way out shit, cuz like that. Yeah, man, you might have a problem, man, on your hands for real, for real. Cause that shit right there, boy. Like I said, it said that they wanted those tapes specifically. He had to hand over all tapes, but those tapes specifically. Now, that's where they trying to figure out, nigga, did you have anybody over here underage? All this, all that kind of shit. Cause nigga, if you did, hey bro, it's gonna be all bad for you, cuz. You ever see that video where Diddy tried Nipsey and hey, bro, look, I literally saw that video probably like 2 months ago, right? And you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like that shit made me proud to be a West Coast LA nigga. I feel like Nip in that moment, nigga, showed what it's like to be I mean, not just a stand-up man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm a man. Like, nigga, you speaking to you a man, I'm a man. Nigga, like, you can't speak to me like that. But it was like, nigga, cuz, hey, let them know, cuz. Us LA niggas, cuz. Crips, Keyway. You know what I mean? He just, I mean, I know cuz from the other side, but hey, Keyways, nigga, like, yeah, that's not what, that's it, nigga, what? Don't clap my hands. Think you crazy, nigga. And I'm gonna tell my lady to clap her hands too, nigga. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up, nigga. What? But see, I felt like that was cuz testing him. I feel like that was cuz testing him to see what he could get away with, because you know it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna test you. They gonna talk to you a certain way to see what your reaction gonna be like. You know what I mean? To see if they can keep doing that. You know what I mean? That's how bullies, you know what I'm saying, choose they prey. You know what I'm saying? At some point where it's like, nigga, let me see who I, or like if they, you know what I mean? Like if they already can tell just off of looks, but if they can't, and then they gonna test you to see like what I can get away with, what I can't get away with. Okay, yeah, nah, I'm gonna leave cuz alone. And that situation for sure. Nip let cuz no, yeah, bro. Ain't none of that. But yeah, chat, I'm about to go and end this live. And y'all tap back in with me tomorrow though. What was the yo shit you were about to say? Oh, yeah, before I go real quick, nah, the yo shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, with yo and the Ice Cube shit, you know what I'm saying? When Yayo was talking about, like, Yayo was getting on bro, you know what I'm saying, about, because he felt like Ice Cube was the better storyteller, right? You know, when it comes to rapping. He felt like, Ice Cube was, DJ EFN felt like Ice Cube was the better storyteller. You know what I mean? Like, and this nigga Yayo was like, nigga, fuck no, nigga. Fuck no, nigga. And he was saying, um, hold on, I gotta look it up. Hold up real quick, chat. Cause I forgot who he said. Tony Yayo, DJ EFN. Biggie. It was Biggie. It was Biggie. It was, you know what I'm saying? Who was the better storyteller rapper out of Ice Cube and Biggie? And DJ EFN had Ice Cube being the better storyteller than Biggie. And Yayo was like not having that shit. Yayo was not having that shit whatsoever, bro. Like Yayo was like shit, like nigga, you're crazy. Like, nigga, basically you smoking dope, nigga, if you feel like that, bro. But I don't know. Like I low key agree though. Cause I'm a fan of Biggie as well. You know what I mean? Like Biggie is one of the dopest. You know what I'm saying? Like lyricists. You know what I mean? Like especially when it came to telling stories and painting pictures. But nigga, nobody did it like Ice Cube, my nigga. Nobody told them stories like Ice Cube. And I just feel like, Ice Cube stories were a little bit more relatable, being that, you know what I'm saying, he was speaking on LA culture, you know what I'm saying? Just the lifestyle. So I would definitely have to go with Ice Cube. I would have to choose Ice Cube. And like I said, like, nigga, Big is like, you know what I'm saying, one of them man, Big is a fucking juggernaut, like in this rap shit, like when it comes to especially like lyricist, like being a lyricist, and you know what I mean? Like storytelling. Big told some cold ass stories. Big told some cold ass stories, man. And one of the things that I always, man, like that shit always, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I would watch that shit, like it hit, you know what I mean? Because I'd be like, damn, I wonder is that how my mom feel when my mom listens to my music, you know what I mean? And really listens to the stories that I tell in my music, you know what I'm saying, when I am on my storytelling shit. You know what I mean? When Big Mom was like, you know, she would listen to her son's music and listen to these stories that he would tell, and she would be like, yo, like, you know, just her reaction to it, like, you know what I mean? Like it was, you could tell it was genuine. It was, you know, like she knew some stories were made up. She knew some stories were, you know, they were made up in the sense of my son never did none of that stuff, but my son grew up around the stuff that he's rapping about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we grew up in, you know what I'm saying, this area or whatever like that. Yeah, I sent my son to school to, you know, tried to put my son through school, all this good stuff. But, you know, the reality, you know what I mean? I always tell people like, you know, you can try to shield your kids away from, you know, the world until they have to go into the world by themselves. That's where parents be fucking up at. You know what I'm saying? You trying to shield your kid away from the world, the realities of the world, the ugly truth of the world, instead of putting them up on game and preparing them for it to be able to handle themselves in certain situations versus, you know what I'm saying, shielding them away from it to where now when your kid got to step outside in the world on his or her own and they get presented with a, you know what I'm saying, with whatever, you know what I'm saying, like they don't know what to do, you know what I'm saying, like they don't know what to do, they don't know how to like defend themselves in a situation, they don't know how to speak up for themselves in certain situation, they don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, they end up becoming a fucking follower. His flow is fire, his flow is definitely fire. His flow is big. Big and Ice Cube. Like I said, that's a great comparison as far as like who is the better storyteller. You know what I'm saying? Like storyteller. Cause I would say like, you know what I'm saying, like if you put Big and Cube on a record and told both of them niggas to rap, definitely I got Big. You know what I'm saying? Winning that. I got Big winning that. But if you told them to tell us this dope ass story, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? Like you told them to tell us this dope ass story, like they're gonna, you know what I mean? Like nigga Ice Cube is gonna go give you one of the best, nigga LA, like nigga, like Ghetto Vet is one of my favorites, nigga. Ghetto Vet is one of my favorite fucking Ice Cube songs ever, nigga. Ghetto Vet is top tier when it comes to storytelling, nigga. I don't know how nobody could like not fuck with Ghetto Vet. Ghetto Vet is one of those joints. Cube the better storyteller, but Biggie the better lyricist. Facts, 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 nigga. And it's, you know what's crazy though? It's gonna be a lot of people. You know, it's crazy. It's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna say, "Well, what's the difference?" Right? It would be a lot of people who would ask, "Well, what's the difference?" Like, there's a big difference. You know what I mean? TG say, "I think Cube is far better than Big in storytelling, or like just all around." That's why I had to ask him, like, you talking about like all around, or you talking about like, you know what I mean? Like just like what you talking about, kid? All around? Ah, shit. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, Fallout. Cuz gonna have me acting like Tony Yayo, nigga. Hey, you gotta go watch that clip, Fallout. Just type in Tony Yayo DJ EFN. And when you watch that clip, hey, this nigga gonna have me acting like Tony Yayo, nigga. What the fuck, bro? And he said all around. That's crazy. That nigga said all around, cuz. Bro, hey, Fallout, that nigga Tony Yayo lost his mind. Hey, he lost his mind when that nigga said, that nigga said, yeah. I do believe that Ice Cube is better storyteller than Big. That nigga Tony Ayo lost his fucking marbles, kid. Body of work is the measuring stick for sure, and that's what DJ EFN was talking about. Like DJ EFN got the name in like them albums on cuz. Like nigga, America's Most Wanted, nigga, Death Certificate, nigga, woo da da da. Like hey, I ain't gonna lie, like DJ EFN, like he was ready for that. He was ready for that conversation. I think cuz fuck with Cube so much that he be ready for any conversation to be had where like he's defending Ice Cube, nigga. Like cuz be ready. Like I said, hey, I got a chance to see Cube. Um, at the when I went to the Big Three event with Mama Blue, and man, like nigga, this nigga Cube is a living legend, my nigga. Like, Cuz is a living legend for real. That shit crazy. Say you didn't say body of work though. You shit all around. That Big Three shit, that shit is definitely dope. If that shit is, once basketball season hit, and that shit is back. If that Big Three, if the Big Three is ever in your city, I suggest you pull up on it. You're gonna have a good time, man. The way Cube and his team got everything set up and all that shit, they winning for sure. Now let me ask y'all: would y'all like to? Do y'all think Allen Iverson going to the Big Three would make the Big Three even bigger than what it is? Because right now they on CBS. You know what I'm saying? The Big Three is on CBS and all that good shit. You know what I mean? Like they getting they shine. And nigga, if Allen Iverson went to the Big Three, nigga, how big would that be for the Big Three? Allen Iverson, Jamal Crawford, nigga. The body of work is, or even fucking what's his name? Now Cub felt a little bit too comfortable. The body of work is how we judge. So what else will we go by? Yeah. Now that nigga what's the white boy Cub that played for the Sacramento Kings, nigga? God damn, why I can't remember his fucking name right now. Y'all help me out in the chat. The white boy, man, that played for the Sacramento Kings back in the day, man, the point guard, man, that everybody was fucking with. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. Why the fuck I can't remember cuz name, cuz. Not Bibby, cuz. Not Bibby, cuz. The white boy, nigga. You know, Bibby was, nigga, he had white skin, but cuz was one of us. Or he was somewhat like a other, cuz, or something like that. Not Bibby, cuz. The other white boy. The real white boy. I know y'all know, chat. The white boy from thank you, Jason Williams. Jason Williams, cuz. So, did y'all see when Jason Williams was up there with them black men? And they was, They probably was smoking and shit like that, feeling good, all that good shit, man. And the way because I can tell he says it all the time. When he was like, yeah, 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 some, and my niggas. And I was like, and you can see Matt Barnes like and Steven Jackson, them niggas started laughing because they caught what he just said, but he didn't feel like he said anything wrong to where it wasn't even, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Like Cuz just kept talking. I don't know if y'all caught that clip. But I was like, when I saw that shit, I was like, hey man, hold on now. Come on, cuz. And I felt like they should have said something. Do y'all think they should have said something? That's the question. Or was he in the wrong for saying it? Because like I said, he felt like, you know what I'm saying, he didn't say anything wrong. Like the way he said it and how he just didn't, you know what I'm saying, second guess it, didn't bat an eye over it, like no nothing, kept talking. You know what I mean? Like, damn, nigga. Do y'all think they should have corrected him on that? I would never call another grunt. Even as a kid, I never called him white chocolate. I never called him white chocolate. Like as a kid, nigga, I would never call a grown man white chocolate, bro. I wasn't gonna do it, bro. I wasn't gonna do it, bro. I couldn't. Even back then, nigga, I couldn't do it, nigga. Not everybody get that pass. But why does he get that pass though? You call him that too, nigga. Hey, Fallout, I couldn't do it, kid. Like, bro, even back then as a kid, bro, I couldn't do it, bro. I was not calling that grown ass man no fucking white chocolate, bro. Fuck no. Nigga, your name is Jason Williams, nigga. That's it. J Will, the most, nigga, is what you gonna get. J Will. White chocolate? Fuck no. Mm-mm. Nah. Hey, look, I know, bro. Follow, I know. It's just a name, but nigga, I, I just was like, nah. Hey, TG, I text you the joint. I don't know if you got it to join. W's, they should have never give him that pass. That's what I'm saying. Like, but like I said, like he felt so comfortable. That's different. You call everyone cuz when they ain't with the car. Like, bro, that's different, bro. You'll get a motherfucker from St. Louis that say cuz, or somebody from the South that say the word cuz, and that's just what they call people. Like, hey, cuz, like, hey, kinfolk, hey, young blood, hey, but nigga, white chocolate? No, nigga. No, nigga. No, nigga. Not happening. What's your thoughts on other races saying that word? Man, that's a great question. Fallout. You know what I'm saying? Like I told TG, if he join, he'll know. Hold on, here he go. But you know what I'm saying? Like I told bro, you know what I'm saying? I've told bro this before. Like, you know, I grew up, you know what I'm saying, where I grew up, like a lot of my friends, you know, were Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my friends were Mexican. Some of my best friends were Mexican growing up, you know what I mean? And they didn't say that shit, bro. Like they didn't say the word nigga. I didn't start seeing or hearing Mexicans say the word nigga until I got in like middle school. You know what I mean? And these were the Mexicans who ended up being from Blood and Crip neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like, nigga, like, I don't know, like I didn't even pay attention to it, bro. Honestly, like it wasn't. It was like kind of normal in a sense. I hate to say that, but for me it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like those were like those like I don't know how to explain it, but these were niggas. These Mexicans were the Mexicans that end up being from Blood neighborhoods and Crib neighborhoods. They didn't go be from 18th Street or F13 or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And even some of them say that word now with them saying it like cause I got uncles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like OGs and that shit who would tell me like, hey, your friend saying that word like don't sit well with me. Like, but now it's crazy that I wouldn't have had an issue with like a Mexican saying it, but when I heard like an Asian or a white person saying it, I would get upset. And I don't know why that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you could ask the question, well, nigga, why you let the Mexican say it? He not black. You know what I'm saying? You could ask that question. You know what I'm saying? And like W say, depending on who you is and how you say it, like we can't even say that. We can't give them that, you know what I'm saying? Because we would have to be like that. We gotta be like that all around the board. You know what I'm saying? Like if one person can't say it, everybody else can't say it. We can't just allow because you know what I'm saying, like I might feel some way about us, you know what I'm saying, Crips letting white boys be from Crip hoods. Like I feel some way about that. But you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody bigger than the program. And it's like, if that's what homies is letting niggas do, then I guess, you know what I'm saying? I just might not agree with it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I just choose to stay away from that person.
Right, man. Look, I'm gonna give my take on that, man. I just, if there's any ladies in the chat and y'all just be wondering, you feel me? Let me just get to it. Hold on. You feel me? Because today was one of them days when I heard it was gonna rain, right? I said, man, let me whip some shit up real quick. You feel me? Hold on. See, this is what we doing.
Oh
That's that.
shit, yeah.
That's that mac and cheese. You feel me? That's that,
Oh
and that's and
shit.
that's and that's that. That's the turkey leg falling off the bone. You know what I'm
Hey
talking
nigga, that hey, that
about?
look like that turkey leg that Cub was eating on Mortal Kombat, Cub.
Woo, woo, shit. You seen it?
Yeah, I
Mm.
seen it, Cub.
Hey man. So all right. So but look though, man. When it comes to the others using that word, I am somebody which you've heard me speak on it, bro, before in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Rain coming down. That shit sounds so good. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. But you've heard me speaking on it in the past, and I just kind of be like, bro, shit ain't happening in my presence. I'm not going for that shit. But in recent time, like I'm kind of changing my mind about that shit. It's not that I agree with them saying it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of go with what you were saying earlier about your opinion about like certain ones, when might be join black gangs and all that. So what happens is I had to check myself, like, well, we moved the goalposts for certain
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we'll say in gang culture, like, well, man, the homie black, he grew up with us. You feel me? He from the set. All he know is us. You feel me? And we'll move the goalposts for that reason.
Right.
And I come to the realization that that reason is no different from the black dudes who went to whatever college they went to, and they built the camaraderie. The white boy been hanging with them and all this shit, and you know they know he don't mean no harm when he said. They've been allowing him to say it. Do
Right.
we get mad? I'm to the point now. It's like, do we get mad at for people for saying it when the reason they're saying it is because at some point in time they've been amongst black people that allowed it, so they get
Right.
comfortable saying the shit.
Right.
Because we in gang culture we accept it. you know, when it's one of the homies that's a different race and we feel like he want us and we accept it. So, but we'll get mad if we hear the college geeks let their white boyfriend say the shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm to the point now and like where I'm man, the dude who been tatting me, you know what I mean? He's he from Doughboy and them section.
Yeah.
And I linked up with him without even, you know, without them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Dope, of course, plugged it up. But my first time linking up with him, you know what I mean? It was just me and bro. And we
Right.
did chats and shit. And bro was cool as a motherfucker, you know, and he said it. So it let me know that these niggas be letting him say it. That's why he says it. I didn't
Right.
trip off of it because if I'm gonna be mad at anybody, I gotta go check my homie. Like, bro, y'all be letting this nigga, you feel me? Y'all be letting him say this shit. So I'm at a point now to where I think we at a time, bro, where it's being watered down so much. I'm not finna be getting veins in my forehead, getting mad about this shit no
That
more. When
nigga
it's
said
when
veins in
it's
my forehead. Yeah.
when it's my people that's allowing the word to be said. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
be the crash out when it's my people that's allowing the word to be said, and I'm not mad at them because, like I said, I'm not gonna be the one who moves the goalposts. If we say it's good because of this, because of that with this person, but then somebody we don't know said and we pissed off. Well, he been
Right.
around some people too that said it was that made it cool for him to say it too. I don't like it. I definitely don't like it. But I mean, like I said, I'm not at a point no more where I get pressured up about that shit. It is what it is now. Shit,
Yeah, 'cause
hey,
it's like,
fuck it.
it's like, what I'm saying now, it's like with my uncle, what I'm saying, my aunt, he'll let me know like nephew, like I don't, what I'm saying, I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so me respecting how my uncle feel and knowing that, nigga, he a OG and he come from, what I'm saying, a certain era where they, what I'm saying, even the Mexicans from his era, like they don't get down like that. So I respect it enough to where I don't have cuz around my Mexican homies who might say that shit. And you know what I'm saying? And I know that they don't mean no harm, cause they genuinely like, hey, you know what I'm saying? What's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they not saying it all day. Like, nigga, 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 every word, every end of sentence is nigga. Like, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? So, but just knowing that they say that, I respect my uncle enough to be like, well, I'm just not gonna have them in the same room. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, it's like, okay, but if you at my listening party or at an event or something like that, and I got my Mexican partners who fuck with me like that, that's there, then you know what I'm saying, you gotta understand that you might hear one of them niggas say that shit.
Right, right, right. I mean,
Yeah.
I think too, it's definitely a difference from uh Mexicans and white people saying it because you know we don't always see eye to eye. Definitely in California, no matter how many people try to hide the fact, uh, you know, a lot of what happens in the prisons leak over into the streets. So in the prisons, the Mexicans don't I don't want to say they dislike us, but because you'll run into some who grew up with blacks, love blacks, but what will happen is the politics that they fall under doesn't allow them to have certain dealings with us. So those politics is like racial politics, and
Right.
what happens is they won't do business with us. You know what I mean? If something crack off and they got to choose a side between us and the whites, they going with the woods. So I don't. There is an issue in California with blacks and Hispanics. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now on a day to day, am I walking out my house and like, damn, I gotta be ready for these Mexicans? No, it's definitely not that. In our communities, we pretty much have a great relationship with each other. I think the
Nigga
tension
fall out
is
stupid.
the twins the the tension is between the politics that flow out from the prisons.
Right.
That's where the tension is. But saying that to say, if I'm around like a Mexican and I'm aware like that, I know him through some of my partners. You feel me? I'm kind of expecting like he gonna probably, he around blacks. He's gonna use it. You know what I mean? He's and if they've been cool with it, cool, whatever. You know what I mean? I think with white people it's a little different. It's a lot different. Matter of fact, they don't live in the communities with us. They don't face the same atrocities that we face. The same police just whooping our ass and taking us to jail is the same police just doing it to them. Um, they getting our women pregnant, we getting their women pregnant. You know what I mean? Like I would never say no shit like we one and the same, but we understand each other more than we understand anybody else. If I had to say there was any people that black people understand, and I'm just giving my perspective of living here in California,
Right.
if there's any people who we understand out of all the races, it's going to be them. If it's any people that they understand out of all the races, it's going to be us.
Right.
And that's why I say it don't bother me as much as it used to when I hear that shit. Now, white boy say it, I might have to, and I'm still even with that. Depends on who brought him, cause I'm gonna ask the homie, like, hey, y'all be letting this motherfucker say nigga, like, you know what I mean? I'm
Bro,
gonna ask the homie.
the homie gonna be mad at me because I'm tripping without even saying anything to him. I'm tripping, bro. What?
Well,
What? Like, what
in a
you
s-
say?
in a sense, we still moving the goalpost because we really not supposed to allow nobody that ain't black to be
It said
saying
no
it.
facts.
So we still picking and choosing, moving the goalposts.
That's, I mean, that's bro. That's facts for sure. It's definitely facts. But like I said, like I noticed that a lot of the Mexicans that I hang out with now, you know what I'm saying, the Mexicans that I know now are prideful Mexicans. Like they are, you know what I'm saying, proud to be Mexicans. They don't want to be like me. They proud to be Mexican. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I fuck with them for that. And they fuck with me for who I am. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Like they don't say that word. You know what I mean? And I get what bro said. That nigga Bird, he said, imagine how I feel from the Bay when our Mexicans got grills and dress like us and say, so like, I mean, like, hey, like, I don't, hey, that I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? How to feel about that? Like the Mexicans out there in the Bay Area, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like again, like that's them adapting to their everyday lifestyle, nigga. Since they were probably born all they know is hyphy music, Too Short, or whatever. They mama probably didn't play Too Short, whatever the case. Or I don't know. They didn't went to school, nigga, in all of the blackest of the blackest neighborhoods, my nigga, since elementary school, nigga. All they best friends are black, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, nigga, yes. Nigga, fucking Alejandro is go get a grill, cuz and cuz is gonna be nigga doing whatever dance that they do out there in the bay, nigga. Cuz gonna nigga, he's gonna be a nigga.
I think with black people, we create culture. We the most we the most
All I
stylistic.
say, I'm Mexican. I don't say it. I never have. I just don't see a reason to include it into my vocabulary. Hey, no, hey, bro, that's you for sure.
I think this is my thing about it, right? Like I said, I'm not angry about it no more. I'm in just a different space in my life right now where I don't got time to be trying to change shit that the whole world is adjusting to. Um, what I will say is, do I think they should say it? Nah, because you have to understand culture, lineage. Where do you come from? If you're a Mexican man, and let's say your parents was born here in the states, but your grandparents, come from Mexico, your grandparents would probably be ashamed of you, not because they have something against blacks, but Mexican history is so rich. They have
Mm-hmm.
a rich history. You know,
Right.
they have a rich history and a lot to learn. You know about their history. I want to
Right.
learn about their history. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like when you using that word, that's something that comes from our history. That's something that comes from our history. So I would just me myself. I would never be using terms that comes from somebody else's culture, especially if it's attached to some struggle from their culture, which is that struggle would be slavery.
Mm-hmm.
I just wouldn't, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. Let's say if they had a word that was a negative word when who was that in when the Spaniards invaded Mexico. Let's say if there was a word they used to disrespect them, and they took it and made it a positive thing, a term that they use towards each other. You can take negatives and turn them into positives.
Right.
I wouldn't feel I wouldn't feel comfortable using it because my ancestors don't come from that struggle. My ancestors don't come from that struggle. So, I wouldn't feel comfortable using it. Like I say, I'm at a point now where I don't give a damn, but I think that's just
How do,
something that they should think about. Like when you say that word, that comes from somebody else's history. It has no attachment to you.
so how do y'all feel about, what I'm saying, and this is for the people in the chat as well. How do y'all feel about the black man that, what I'm saying, is raised in, you know, the what do they call it? The barrio, nigga, raised in the barrio. Nigga, where like he is one of them. Look, Nisha said, "Why you come on live with that plate? I'm hungry."
Mhm.
Yeah, no. So what I'm saying, like, how do people feel about the black man that what I'm saying, like niggas like Cuz that was in Colors? You know what I'm saying, the black dude from White Fence.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or like, cause they had two. It was two of them, right? It was two of them that was from White Fence.
Hmm.
They had two of us in they shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how do what is people take on that when you get the black man that go and be, what I'm saying, from an SA gang, or he dressed like him. He don't, what I'm saying, he don't say nigga. Cause it's, hey, what's up, fool? Hey, homie, and what I'm saying, like all that kind of shit.
I mean, for me, bro, because just because just because you join a gang don't mean that you have to invest in that culture. My little brother and I misjudged him. My little brother is a South Sider. He a South Sider. He went to school with Doe and them. They know him. My little brother, my daddy's son, is a South Sider.
Hmm.
Cool young nigga, man. Love that little nigga, right? I was thinking because he was that he was fully invested into, just like just to keep it real, I thought he wanted to be a Mexican because I couldn't understand why the fuck is my little brother from a South Sider gang. Didn't
Right,
make sense to me.
right.
And when he came home from prison, I sat in the car with him. We was drinking and smoking and shit. And I told that nigga I was just playing with him like, nigga, you gonna have to teach me some of that Spanish, nigga, so I can get up on them hyenas. Nigga told me,
Hmm.
he said, nigga, I don't speak no motherfucking Spanish. I said, you don't, how the fuck? I said, nigga, how the fuck is you from a South Sider gang, nigga? And I said, how you know what they saying? He said, man, he told me, he said, man, look, most of his Hispanic partners that's from his hood, they was born right here where he was born in the South Central. He said, nigga, they don't even speak Spanish. And this is this is why they feel like they losing the Hispanics feel like they losing culture, like the Raza don't exist no more because the young Hispanic members, man, ain't like it used to look, man. They dress like us, talking like us. So he don't have to be invested into their culture because he coming up with his partners and they ain't speaking Spanish either, and they full blood Mexican, just born here. You know what I mean? And
Nah, for sure.
he be on his He be on his black shit, but he just from the south side of the gang, and it's crazy because he wanted me to come hang. Like they be watching the games and shit at his house. And I never wanted to go because I'm like, man, I don't want to kick around no Southsiders like that. That just ain't my, I got a lot of Hispanic partners. I have nothing against the Hispanic people, but
Mhm.
when it comes to gang politics, I don't want to kick it around no fucking Southsiders. I just don't.
Yeah.
And man, he started posting pictures on Instagram. His little, how you be having niggas come over watch the game. He
Right.
started posting pictures. All these motherfuckers was black. So I asked him one day. I'm like, man, you don't be having your homies from your hood come over there? He like, fool, them is my homies from my hood. I was like, they black. He like, yeah, we the black crew from the hood. What the fuck?
Bro, like they got him there now. Just to touch on something real quick, you know what I'm saying? I seen when I mentioned about, you know what I'm saying, the black, you know what I'm saying, being from, you know what I'm saying, one of us being from they hood, you know what I'm saying, is you are a product of your environment most times. Like nobody saw a issue with it, right? But when you mention the Mexican that say nigga because he grew up around niggas, nah, he still shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like why isn't it, well, he's just a product of his environment. Why isn't it the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like just now, I just mentioned about you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, the Mexican being from a black gang saying nigga, this, that, and the third. Like it wasn't, oh well, he's just a product of his environment. You know what I mean? It wasn't that. It was, he still shouldn't be saying that. He still woo woo woo. But with the black dude being from the SA gang, this, that, and the third, oh, he's just a product of his environment. Why what's the, you know what I'm saying? What's the difference?
Hmm. Shit, it ain't no difference.
And
It
they
ain't no
say
difference.
just remember, the higher the shocks, the downer the
The
fool.
downer the fool. Hey,
But you know what I'm saying? Like me, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done kicked it with some cool ass outsiders, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, like all my partners growing up, you know what I'm saying, before I really start gang banging like that, all my partners was Mexican, cuz. So going to their house, you know what I'm saying? Like they family being from 18th Street, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, remember I told you, like, bro, like, man, like, nigga, I ain't never felt like I wasn't accepted, you know what I'm saying, by, you know what I'm saying, like the Mexican homie mama, you know what I'm saying, and Theos and Theas and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I always, they didn't make me feel like I was the oddball, like, oh yeah, the black kids coming around. Like I didn't feel like that. It was always, you know what I'm saying, shit, hey, come through. I was always welcome. You know what I mean? Like whether it was, you know what I'm saying, like I said, they would have they older brothers was gangbangers, you know what I mean? Like when we were kids. And they would have their homies over there and all this and all that shit. And you know what I mean? Like it was just always all love. It wasn't because, oh well, you know, his peoples might be, or who they, it wasn't never none of that. It was nigga just genuine. Like that's why I was like, yeah, man, all my, you know what I'm saying, all my friends, you know what I mean, like growing up, you know what I'm saying, were essays, cuz, you know what I mean? Like Mexicans, nigga. My best friend in elementary, I'll never forget my best friend in elementary, my nigga Ernie. You know what I mean? And I knew he was gonna be from somewhere when he got older because of how his mama used to come pick him up from school. Cause mama was the SI for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? How they used to wear their hair back in the day with the bang with the big little hump shit, nigga, and the way she come up there with her Raider starter jacket on with Dickies and shit and all that. I said, hey, cuz, nigga, cuz, mama a gangster.
hmm.
But when I went to her house, you know what I'm saying, she met moms, when she allowed me to come to her house, bro, it wasn't no issue. I didn't feel like left out. I didn't feel like, nigga, like, damn, I gotta watch myself or anything like that. And nigga
Yeah,
said,
man.
sorry, is yours. Lisa say the French roll. Fallout say good point. Yeah, no, for sure.
Oakland
Oakland
Border
Border
Brothers. Yep,
Brothers.
I know about all that he talking about.
Oakland Border Brothers. Yeah, nah, man. So that's a, like, but then, again, now when we talk like white people being from, you know what I'm saying? Blood and Crib hoods because my boy Josh, I went to middle school with, went to Mount Vernon Middle School with, man, my boy Josh. He was the only white boy, cuz. The only white boy. Like, we used to look at cuz like crazy. Like, there's a white boy up here, nigga. It's a white boy up here. Like, nigga, it was attention on cuz. Like, he was a white boy, cuz. Like, he had, like, long ass, he long ass hair, cuz. Wore his hair in a ponytail. He was white, nigga. And Cut ended up getting put on 20s. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting put on 20s. And nigga, I remember when Cud came to they ended up sending him to Venice High. And Cud came up to Venice High, red rag hanging out the pocket. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he was really one of them, I guess, one of them dudes over there, you know what I'm saying? And cause I found out that you know what I'm saying, like, he had some little issues or whatnot, you know what I mean, as far as, his jail time and shit like that. I just was like, damn, man. But it was like I just remember him being a white boy, and that shit was crazy to me to see a white boy kill like from a black gang. You know what I mean? I had never seen nothing like that as a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you'll see a Mexican all day from a black gang, or you'll see a black person from a Mexican gang. I had never seen a white boy kill from a black gang, so that shit threw me off.
I did, coming up, the the OKSA is, nigga generation.
Right.
But before OKSA, it was the big homie, and I proudly call him my big homie. Is the homie S.A. Tone, rest in peace.
Yeah, yeah,
Older
yeah, yeah, yeah.
homie that was a Mexican from the set, and but there was always another homie we had too that was on the western side named Snowman from the set. Snowman was a white boy, and he was an older homie. Snowman was a white boy, older homie from the set. Banged. You should see this old nigga banged out on Western every day. Every time I go to the park, I run into this nigga on Western. I'm talking about G'd up, gang banging, straight white boy. Was from the set before me. Older nigga
Yeah.
named Snowman. Other than that, I had never seen that. I had never seen that shit until then, man. Like, I didn't see it in other niggas' hood, which I'm pretty sure other niggas had them, but nigga don't be invested into what other niggas have. So, but, you know,
Yeah,
culture.
nah, bro. And again, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that shit, I always say now, nigga could be from where they from, and then man, I say my Mexican partners, like, they nigga would tell me like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying, shit. When they would go to jail, like, yeah, nigga, shit. I couldn't, you know what I mean? I didn't want to say the word, you know what I'm saying, nigga, because I'm used to saying that word. And, I didn't got checked by my own kind for saying that shit. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Like, they had to switch up their whole program from what they was used to living like on the street.
Right, 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 right. Yeah, man, that shit neither here nor there though. Like I said, I'm at a point now where, man, I truly, honestly don't give a fuck. I just used to get mad about that shit. Like, man, what the fuck that nigga say? Like, but like I say, man, I'm at a point to where I don't give a damn about nothing. I mind the business that pays me.
I think, you already know the saying, nigga, you mind your own, you live long.
Yeah, and then it's like too, it's like sometimes you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. I see the world changing. Everybody's accepting it. I'm not finna be the last nigga left just angry about this shit. Like, it is what it is. If this is what the world is turning into and what niggas is accepting, so be it. Whatever. I got bigger shit to worry about. I don't give a
I
damn.
told you what kind of old nigga I'm gonna be, cuz I hate that because I just see it coming. I know how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be one of them old niggas that's just like, cause you said you ain't got time to be angry about shit. the shit that I'm gonna be angry about is gonna be shit that I know I don't want to be angry about, but it's just in my blood, kid. It's in my blood, nigga. I'm gonna be one of them old niggas, kid. Like, nigga, get the fuck off my lawn, kid. Like, bro. I would be old nigga, just nigga looking out the window. I know that motherfucker ain't just walk past my grass like that, bro. I don't want to be like that. That's the kind of shit I don't want to be old and angry about.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be that. You feel
Words
me?
don't
Like,
really get me out of character these days.
yeah, that's how I feel for out. Like I'm. It ain't too much moving me no more. I feel like I come from a time of meaning what you say and saying what you mean, standing on business, willing to die behind what you believe in. Uh, we just don't have too much of that no more. Everything is goofy now. Uh, Niggas don't play by the rules. I mean, the goalposts get moved when it come to all these subjects. The goalposts get moved. It get moved to niggas liking. We all guilty of doing it. So it's like it come to a point to where it's like, why even bother with it? Why even
Right,
bother with it? At a point, it gets like, damn. I start thinking like, I like money. I like to get money and shit. And then how much time it takes out of my life worrying about shit that don't pay me. I'm at a point now to where, like, yeah, I'm not. I don't have the attention to give it. It's like when we was having that conversation, bro. When I was telling you, like, I'm not finna argue with the trolls. I'm not. I'm just now. If I every once in a while I feel like I want to have fun with it, I have fun with it and you get shooting the jokes with the trolls. But like, bro, I'm not finna get on here arguing with these people. I don't know them, and if I can't reach a nigga neck, I feel no need to let myself
right,
get angry
yeah.
about a nigga I can't touch. So even with like I say, with doing this shit online, them threats and oh I do this, I do it. Yeah, all right, you got it, brother.
Hey, cause we all know niggas run into motherfuckers in real life. They be friendly as fuck.
Bro.
Niggas be wanting to be friends, damn near take pictures with you and shake hands. Like, bro,
Yeah,
you just wanted me to respond to you, just wanted some attention. Is that what you wanted? That's why
hey,
you on the internet screaming at the like nigga. I can tell you over there screaming, nigga. You typing in all nigga like uppercase letters, nigga.
yeah, yeah. I'm unbothered by that shit, man. What the song say? I just want to party. I don't want to
I
hurt
don't hurt
nobody. Just
nobody.
want
I
to
just want to
party.
party.
Yeah, just
On
stay,
gangsters.
just stay out my way and don't ever think it's sweet.
That nigga said everyone online is Mike Tyson
On
in
God,
his
like
prime.
all
That
these
nigga
niggas
Bird say smiles and Hallmark cards.
for real.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you
Soft.
catch motherfuckers in person. Oh shit, man. Hey, that's their first shit when you ask them. Yeah, nigga, what's up with that shit? You was oh shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, motherfuckers get real friendly in person. You know what I mean? Like so I try not to let the online shit get to a nigga, you know what I mean? Like a motherfucker say certain shit or, nigga like just constantly saying shit. I try not to let it, you know what I'm saying, bother me, get to me. I look past it or whatever the case may be.
Shit, that's all you can do, man. Shit, my bad. Shit, I'm putting my shit up, washing my hands and shit. But
That
nah, man.
nigga over there eating that good what do you say that was? A turkey leg?
Yeah, turkey. I did turkey legs and wings and smothered them in gravy. Let them cook real slow and shit. And I made a pan of mac and cheese and shit. Just felt like getting busy today.
Yeah, cause I see, nigga, you over there making mac and cheese and shit, nigga. I always say, man, anybody who volunteers to make the mac and cheese at any function, family function or whatever, nigga, you put pressure on yourself. You put pressure on yourself because the one thing you don't want somebody to yell out is who the fuck made the mac and cheese?
Right.
You don't want nobody to yell that shit out. Who the fuck made the mac and cheese?
Definitely. I mean, but I don't think a motherfucker should make no fucking mac and cheese unless your mac and cheese should be requested. If ain't nobody requesting that shit, don't make it. You feel me? I get asked about my shit. And, I don't just be popping it, just talking on this motherfucker. Like motherfuckers around me know, like nigga, niggas be eating good. If I'm cooking, J Bone cooking, Jeff cooking, you know what I mean? Niggas be eating good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I be places and in conversation. Oh, nigga, I don't know. I'll have to see. Nigga, you ain't got to see a motherfucking thing. It's enough people request this shit, nigga.
Right,
Shit.
right. I need to say, yeah, mac and cheese must be fire. That, like I say, the potato salad, the yams, shit like that, nigga, greens, shit like that. I be feeling like, you gotta really be like one of them motherfuckers that know what they doing when you making that kind of shit. Because I didn't went to go grab some Thanksgiving plates to go, nigga, and yeah, man, I was upset. I was upset, nigga, bro. How do you fuck up making dressing? How do you fuck up making potato salad? How do you fuck up? Hey, I actually had white people's and I found out that shit is true. I found out that it's true. They put raisins in the potato salad, cuz. They put raisins in the potato salad. I thought that shit was like a myth. I thought it was just like social media myths or some shit like that. Nigga, they really put fucking. I went to a white Thanksgiving one time, nigga, and bro, they had potatoes. They had raisins in the potato salad, nigga. I
Yeah,
I
that's
wanted to,
crazy.
hey, I wanted to break my phone out so bad and record and be like, niggas, look at this shit, nigga.
Ain't
This
no,
shit
I
is
wouldn't have ate
true.
that shit.
This
I'm
shit
not
is
eating shit
true.
with. Ain't no way I'm eating no motherfucking shit with no raisins in it. That's why, like, white people
uh
like white people like eating fruitcakes and shit. I'm not eating that shit.
Fallout Shay, he can make some fire tamales. Now, hey, motherfuckers got the tamales because during Christmas time, like, bro, I be always looking for who got the tamales on deck. Around that time, around Christmas time, who got the tamales on deck? For sure, nigga. I'm pulling up and I'm buying a pan.
Yeah.
Chicken tamales, though. Like, yeah, chicken tamales, the only ones that I'm doing. Or what is that? Like, green, what, that green sauce. That green sauce be
Oh yeah.
fire.
Verde.
Yeah, that shit be fire, cause now the only person that I know, well, no, it ain't even a person. It's a store that we be getting them from. I gotta ask my mom the name of the fucking store, cause I'm gonna have to text her and ask her what's the name of the. It start with a V. You in California, if you in LA or whatnot like that, it's a store. So you know what I'm saying. I call it the Mexican store, cause it start with a V. And you go there, get your tamales, nigga, fire. Some of the best tamales a nigga that never had. Lefty, you ever had tamales with brisket? Hell no. Nah.
Look, I had a tamale that was something like that, but it wasn't a Mexican tamale. It was I think it was it was either Honduran or Salvadorian tamale, and it was like that with brisket in it.
I had pupusas, nigga. Hey,
Papoose
nigga.
fire.
Hey, come on, cuz.
Papoose fire.
Oh, Chris Street, nigga. What? Hey,
Yeah.
pupusas. Hey, look. Cause I told you, nigga, and the only reason why I have pupusas, cause, bro, growing up, nigga, where Eric was my Mexican partner.
Yeah.
Stevie was my El Salvadorian partner, and they stayed in like a what do you call them? Like a duplex, nigga, duplex house or something where it's like one big house, but it's like split in half, and one person stays on this side and the other person stay on the other side.
Duplex.
It was some shit like that, and Eric was my Mexican partner was on one side, and the El Salvadorian partner was on one side. And
Like
Eric,
how
my
my shit
nigga,
was on 88, right?
yeah, yep. Yeah, yep, nigga. So Eric mama would always tell me like, she would tell me in Spanish and Eric would have to translate. Like, yeah, my mama said don't go over there, to Stevie and them house, They dirty over there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to eat nothing over there. They dirty over there. And then you'll have Stevie mama telling me like, don't go over there, Mexicans don't do this and they don't clean after themselves. And bro, I'm just a black kid cuz sitting there like what the fuck? Cuz I don't know nothing about nothing that they talking about, man.
Yeah,
But then, as I got older, I found out that they didn't get along. So that's what I'm like. Oh, that's why because bro, growing up, I didn't understand why they didn't. I just thought it was two women who didn't like each other. You know what I'm saying? But when I
right.
got older, like I found out that, like they didn't like each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's what that is. First say, I'm still waiting on that shoe battle or shoe of the week. Hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, nigga. Cause I already told you, nigga, when you pulled out them floral Adidas, floral shell toes, you lost, nigga. Like I told you, like you wasn't gonna be able to win nothing. When you grabbed them motherfuckers and held them up in the camera and said, nigga, like your confidence was like, nigga, bro. I said, nigga, them bitches is floral, nigga, floral print, nigga. Nah, bro. Nah, you made me turn into a New York nigga. Nah, son. Nah, B.
Not those, B.
Not those, B. Nah, son.
Hey, you
You
bugging.
bugging, B. You bugging, B.
Word up.
Hey, this nigga was mad crazy for that, B. That nigga was mad crazy for that shit. Fallout. Hey, son. Look. Like Philmo Slim brought that first batch out here. Lined up.
Hey,
Ah,
I can't even say nothing to that one.
hey, that nigga cares. That nigga a fool for that one, kid.
Look,
Bird had a
Fallout know
Bird had a
exactly where I'm going.
comeback, kid.
Look, Fallout know exactly where I'm going.
Oh
To the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
moon.
yeah, yeah. That nigga say to the moon, nigga.
I'm gonna smoke one on here. Then when I get off of here, I gotta go get my chili on TikTok.
Oh yeah. Yeah, hey, if y'all got TikTok, y'all need to go follow us on TikTok, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas about to really be going live on there a whole lot. Y'all got TikTok, y'all definitely need to go follow us on there.
Yeah, TikTok. So I'm gonna tell some of y'all about TikTok. Why I ain't been going live on YouTube and why TikTok is my choice. TikTok allows me to do more without flagging my account. I've been flagged 3 times on YouTube since I've been doing this. That's why I got turned off about this shit. Some of y'all who was rocking with a nigga for a minute know like that it was a drop. Like it was like basically like y'all would just log in. YouTube had me to where they wasn't promoting my shit. They wasn't promoting my shit. So I wasn't getting, people falling through. And they would email me and tell me like, oh, you got this restriction because of this and because of that and all this bullshit. All these things are things that TikTok allowed me to do without restricting me or banning me. And I also, got the monetization to where, you know, TikTok pays me to go live. So, you know, I know some of y'all not gonna adjust and go get that. Y'all might be like older, like old and shit, and y'all just stuck where y'all at. That's cool. I shout out to y'all. I go live on this motherfucker when I can, but like, yeah, check me out on TikTok. I'm not saying I won't go live on YouTube no more, but TikTok is kind of where it's at for me right now.
Yeah, and I'm you know what I'm saying, like I'm about to start going live on there. You already know, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna always come on, YouTube and you know what I'm saying, go live and shit like that. But I'm definitely building my brand up over there on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like for those that be liking when I be playing like movie clips and you know what I'm saying, old school fucking commercials and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm doing over there on TikTok because I can do that and not get flagged. Playing the music, taking requests, I can go over there and do that and not get flagged for it at all. Here it's like yesterday's live when Alicia and Grey Day and you know what I'm saying, the homegirl Mill and other people wanted me to play certain things and I'm like, damn, I would love to play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole songs and shit like that. Like let's really get to it. But I can't because a nigga get flagged. But if we were on TikTok, we really could have had that battle.
Well,
Fallout for real. One live stream near would be 50 people in T's live, and the next stream it would be me and T having a whole conversation by ourselves.
yeah.
Fallout YouTube be on bullshit with the flagging and lack of promotion of channels. Facts.
Yeah, no, they do. That's why I say, like, man, I don't want to. I ain't that I'm wasting my time because y'all do be coming on there fucking with me, but it's just it's growing over at TikTok and it's lucrative. You know what I mean? This YouTube shit, man, they got just too many rules. YouTube pays the most money though. That's why I would like to get monetized on YouTube, but man, they just make it too hard to get there. I'm already earning on TikTok. Right now, I'm already earning on TikTok. Like, and yeah, YouTube just ain't cutting no check.
Now, y'all gonna continue to see me, you know what I'm saying? But it's no fact that I felt like, well, I'm still on this road to 2K. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting there. Hey, W's, you say what bro say all the time, nigga. Do what's working for you. Do what's working for you, nigga. Definitely, nigga. Bro say that shit all the time, nigga. Hey, nigga, TikTok working, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like, I gotta get on my TikTok shit. Getting over here, I see, you know what I'm saying? I get 3 to maybe 5 new subscribers every time I go live. I'm cool with that. And then getting, you know what I'm saying, the whatever little views that I get, it'll go up a couple views by a couple views or 20 views or whatever the case may be. I'm just gonna still keep tapping in with y'all and shit like that. But what I'm saying is for sure to get more content from me, tap in with me on TikTok because y'all get a whole lot more. You know what I mean? Like, but on YouTube, I'm definitely about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as when I start going to go do the video shoots and shit like that, y'all definitely got to tap in for that. I'll be going live, you know what I mean, on YouTube doing that shit. Fallout shit, I never downloaded TikTok. Hey, cause it was crazy. Hey, remember when they had took that shit? When niggas had a TikTok account and then I remember they like banned TikTok or some shit like that. So people you have certain people who went and deleted their accounts and then they brought it back, but you couldn't download TikTok for a long time. For a little minute, they wasn't like it wasn't in the app store, like you couldn't download it. And then they finally put it back up there or whatnot like that. So I know a lot of people don't really be having TikTok and shit like that, but yeah, to get more content for sure. 4K
Alicia, what
hours
what
on YouTube
what
to get it monetized is bullshit. right,
that is
right,
that's
right,
super
right,
bullshit.
right.
Alicia, what policies is it that they have that keep you from downloading it? Or is that something you if you can't talk about it on here, then don't worry about it.
Yo, we got too much chemicals in it. Y'all need to stop buying that top tier shit. You should have to light a joint that long.
It's not just a joint. This is a gob it's a gob leaf with the paper around it.
Nisha show show. My TikTok is. Let me see. Can I comment my TikTok? Hold on, I'm about to comment my TikTok right now. Look for my comment, y'all.
Well, I forgot Alicia, a CIA agent. She can't talk about it.
Yeah.
She can't talk about it. She worked for the CIA. She investigating uh Malcolm X.
That nigga said she investigating Malcolm X. That nigga stupid.
I don't know
Oh,
what strain this is, bro. It's an OG though. It's an OG. This I got this. This from Street Weed. I didn't get this from nowhere where they tell me the whole rundown on it.
that's my TikTok right there.
Mine is Greedy Gets Chili, and I got another account that's already more established, but that's the one I'm working on right now. Greedy Gets Chili.
Is it any underscores?
Greedy underscore gets underscore chili. Fallout. That's what I think it is. You feel me? I think she can't get on certain shit because her man. She don't want her man to see her doing them
Is it
TikTok dances in the mirror.
you know, some people I have to ask this because some people use two L's when they spell chili or one. Which way did
Uh,
you spell it?
Chili.
All right. So for those that that's bros. That's his TikTok.
Hey, but look, if y'all type that in, it should pop up. But I don't remember if my S, if gets got a S or a Z, because I'm affected by the neighborhood I come from, and I write like that sometime. So,
Oh yeah,
but if you
yeah,
ty-
yeah, yeah.
if you type it in like that, it'll still pop up because ain't nobody else got that name but me. So no matter how if you use the S or you use the Z, I'll pop up. For sure. You know I'm gonna
Bird,
follow back.
against Philly wasn't pretty. Bird said he just follow Bo. For sure, yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna follow you back on that motherfucker.
I'm actually gonna go over there right now, bro. I'm finna go get my live stream out the way before I lay it out, man. Shit. Hey,
So,
man. Appreciate all y'all, man. If y'all ain't tapped on that like button, tap that motherfucker. And yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man. Shit, I'm gonna tap in, bro.
oh yeah, oh nigga, follow y'all. Make sure y'all follow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it right there. Follow Greedy Get Shitty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to go. You know what I'm saying? Tap in the bro live as well. You know what I mean? And yeah,
Y'all can find me on Instagram at that shit too.
you said on Instagram.
Philly. They can find me on Instagram at that name too.
All
Fucking
right, for
wow.
sure.
Yep, but I'm finna go get on live, bro. Shit, if you get off if you when you get off of here, shit, come over there.
Yeah, I'm about to tap in over there.
Move.
Moving. Yeah, so yeah, y'all definitely tap into the TikTok world. If I know, like y'all said, like some of y'all don't you know what I'm saying, have you know TikTok shit or whatnot like that. But if you decide to get the app, you go on there. Cause like I said, I be on there. I definitely be on there just shit talking about a bunch of the you know what I mean, just a bunch of fucking old school. But I always mention like all of the old school shows from the '90s. You know what I mean, the TV shows from the '90s, um, movies from the '90s, shit like that. You know what I mean, 2000s. Because y'all already know that was the era. That was a dope ass era. That was a dope ass time for TV, for real. Like the '90s. I can't really say too much about like the '80s or whatnot like that, but like the '90s, early 2000s was a super dope era for um, television. Alicia, oh yeah, for sure, for sure. We will be live tomorrow. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all.